Hello, and welcome back to my heavily modded XCOM 2 campaign. Going into Operation Waning Summer, we have a very difficult sabotage mission with Lightning Strike and Advent Loot and updated firewall, so a big pile of sit reps that ultimately don't change much. We have 29 enemies on the mission, at very difficult, split across about 5 pods, so average pod size of just under 6. We have a Purge Priest pod, an Elite Purifier Codex, Heavy Grenadier, Muton Pyro, Great Archon, Elite Viper, Elite Lancer. And we also have an Andromedon Backburner and a Muton Commandant. On the whole, not too scary, I think. This is on the whole a bit of a weird team because we're in the run-up to Waterworld. We have 4 members of our planned A team who are at Major, not Colonel yet, and we need experience on them, and none of them are coming on this mission. However, 3 of them are already like right at Colonel. They only need 1 or 2 more missions, and the last one we intend on sending on a covert op to get to Colonel, so we just need to make sure the dark events don't get out of hand. Although, I should say now, I don't know that dark events apply on Waterworld. I've looked this up on Google. I've went through so many different threads. I've even found ones explicitly about this, and I just cannot find a response saying that dark events don't apply to Waterworld, so I'm going to post it on the community page on my channel and see if anyone can help me out, because I swear to God, dark events don't apply in Waterworld, and once I'm out of this month, I don't need to stop dark events anymore. But I don't know that that's actually true, and I really need to confirm that before I just start letting dark events through. Now, even though we aren't progressing the A team with this team, I feel very good about them. They're very strong, very, very powerful mid-range core, good tanks, good cover destruction, not particularly threatening enemies, not a super hard mission type either. Take it slow, give everyone AP ammo. Let's get into it. This should be pretty solid. And as we load in, if you could hit the like and subscribe buttons, I'd greatly appreciate that. It's everyone's favorite map, the subway tunnels. At least once you remove the sewers from the game, it's everyone's favorite map. Pretty far away from the objective, lots of line of sight breaks, so that feels pretty comfy. Let's start this with the important bits that I know I need to do. On Perfect Tragedy, we're going to be reloading the guns. I think on the Marines first, because we do get into a fight, they're going to shoot their guns instantly with Pounce, so they need it more than anyone else. And now with White Wolf and Magpie loaded with AP rounds, we can start moving forward. I'm going to play it a bit cautiously and not just full Blue Moon into the darkness and pull immediately, just in case. There's full cover here. That reads as safety, but it has bad lines of sight, so I want to go here instead. Oh. Well, would have had line of sight to that pod, I guess. If we end up fighting them, that's fine by me, but I'd prefer to be fighting them from the high... Wait, there's not high ground on this? It's just a box? Okay, it's just a box. Don't worry about it. Let's run forward to this janky bit of cover here.
10-4.
We can't tab, so it looks like we found another pod right away.
I've got enemy movement.
There's the Andromedon Backburner, Lancer, and Vipers. If we're getting into a fight here, there's not really a great piece of secondary cover. The best full cover I've got for my other Marine is here, so that's where they'll go. And lastly, my Combat Engineer needs to be somewhere. They can make it further forward, so I will. I want my infiltrators near this support so that they can get ammunition thrown to them. And they can make it all the way forward to here, so that's where I'll be putting them. Yeah, of course. I will say, I'll reload for that, obviously. Weapons Hot is a hell of a perk. I will say I don't understand what the glitch is with sparks. They appear to just get detected from one tile further away sometimes. I've heard people explain it as them stepping out, but like obviously he's not stepping out forward and the tile to his left isn't a tile that had detection marked on it. So like, cool, thanks game. So first of all, XCOM is briefly on strike again. It doesn't currently have sound. Don't worry about it, my computer's just weird like that sometimes. B, it didn't actually auto-save once we got into the mission, so I guess we're going to get a new mission layout, and we're not going to have that one, which makes me kind of sad, because that was a pretty good mission layout. And C, I finally am able to visualize the glitch properly. They do step out forward through the cover. That's why they see through the doors. So when I first heard someone explain it as them stepping out, I was like, yeah, but you can't step out that way, so that's not what's happening. But they don't actually take cover. They have some weird, fucked up, broken version of stepping out where they step out through their own cover, allowing them to peek through doors and step onto the cover and reveal themselves, even though that doesn't make any sense. I finally understand how sparks are broken with line of sight now. It's just so nice to actually understand that and be able to play around it. Same way I can finally understand the constant need to use TTC to fix the shield bug. Anyway, let's go see what the new map looks like. It's not going to be quite the same as the old one. All right, getting into the mission again. This is looking like a different box. Hey there, Purge Priest. They still spawned on top of us. I think I'm going to go around the right side this time. But as always, let's load some guns. All right, with White Wolf and Magpie switched over to AP ammo again, and a better understanding of the spark line of sight bug, let's start exploring. I am fully body blocked in there, so let's move first on my Infiltrator. And Carbon Mile should have moved somewhere else so that they could safely repair themselves. I think I can daisy chain cover to make them safe, though.
That relay is feeding energy directly into their network.
Yeah, Tigan, please. We've done this mission before. Let me play the game. Tigan, why? So we repair ourselves on Carbon Mile. Synth Soldier is going to make it to here and also repair Carbon Mile. Looks like Synth Soldier themselves is in need of repair as well. I was not aware of that one. But we'll get through them all very shortly. I think we have time to fully set everyone up before we start doing stuff. At least that's the hope. Provided no crazy line of sight bugs are happening again. White Wolf should be safe to sprint forward to this cover.
On it.
Locked, so we have found eyes on something. Is it the same pod as last time?
Squad located.
I think so. Honest to God, I don't remember. Honest to God, I don't remember. This looks like a great tile for the other Marine, though, so I'll put them here. No new eyes. Psycho Mantis wants to be pretty similarly positioned, and might as well just be right next to them, actually. We have a full dash here. I want to end, actually, fairly close to the Infiltrators this turn, because I still need to load their guns. And the Pioneers are just going to do their best. Which is going to be right here. And then someone's going to walk in from this door that's in front of them over here, catch them, and we're going to pull. It's going to be very sad. Right? That's going to happen? Please no. Alright, the Andromedon pod is walking away. I think that's probably a good thing. No, because they still have perfect line of sight to us, what with high ground now. Anyway, we're going to start this the same as last time. We're going to resupply on Carbon Mile and Synth Soldier this time. Then Carbon Mile is going to repair Synth Soldier, and we're finally set up to actually start taking moves next turn. Carbon Mile is going to get to this piece of cover. Throw repair backwards at Synth Soldier. Everyone's at full health. Everyone's got AP rounds. It's all hunky-dory. It's going to be great. I think I want White Wolf moving forward. Let's start by just blooming to this door and peeking out. No eyes, to my surprise. I'm wanting to fight in this area. This actually seems like a great place to fight. So on White Wolf, I'm just going to fall back. I can get to here, quote unquote, safely, and I'm going to. On my other Marine, I can get to here. Seems good. Go there, drop an Overwatch. Plan on fighting these two pods. Move forward a bit on my Combat Engineer for better flamethrowers and blaster launchers. The Pioneers, of course, are big and obvious, as always. I'll have Dread Mechanism be on this side waiting. I'll have Fiber Giant be over here a bit closer to the enemies. Or potentially a bit closer to the enemies. I don't know. It made sense when I said it, but then I looked at what I had done and I'm not sure it reflected what I said. I think dead middle over here so I can throw bullets to everyone is the plan on Perfect Tragedy. With this many high-powered bullet-based units, I think Perfect Tragedy can get MVP by only using resupply ammo. Oh, cool. There's another pod here. Wonderful. I was not aware that we'd be fighting 3 pods off of the spawn. I heard something else crash through on the right. What else crashes through? It's just the Andromedon, I thought. That was glass. It could have been a window, but I don't think there's windows. Oh, there's a subway. There could be a train car. I'm not sure what broke something, since we can see the Andromedon. There could be a second Andromedon. That's it. That's a solution. So the Purge Priests are just still there. We can leave. We can just go to the objective, right? We don't gotta fight from this side of the map. Like, the fear when you go to the objective is you pull the whole map, but I mean, I'm doing that over here already, right? Wait, we know they're right there. Oh, no, you idiots. Oh, no. The fucking humanity. Alright, let's go. Synth Soldier, you are exactly where God always intended you to be. Oh, no. Bombard Protocol is filth. This is disgusting. 1.5 pod Shredstorm opening. Maybe full 2. I don't know how much of the second one I'm getting. It looks like a lot of it. It looked like I got a lot of the second pod. Also, is that a third pod further back, or is that just the Elite Vipers being further away than I expected? Further away than I expected. We got the Andromeda. That's huge. I wasn't expecting it. Really? A 32? Not quite sure why our odds on that guy were so low, but I guess he's done fighting, so it's probably fine. The Andromedon's just running for its life. It just left. Weapons hot and Pounce doing work. Love to see it. He's panicked that he's even alive. Codex is down. We cannot hit snakes to save our life. This isn't Overwatch. They missed 100%. Are you certain about that last one? Like, I'm glad the Codex is dead. So we have 9 active. These 2 are panicked, which is unfortunate because they're also the easiest ones to kill. I mean, just rapid fire the Archon immediately, right? It is a 73. Do you have electronic scanners upgraded? You do. So you could chuck this through and scan everyone as a blue move. Make sure it grabs the Archon. It is grabbing the Archon. We're good. This seems like a really good blue move. And the second action is not nearly so important. It's probably going to be reloading a gun. Potentially this gun. Because I'm using rapid fire and emptying the chamber. 83 is a lot better than whatever it used to say, but it's still not as good as I would like it to be. That's pretty solid, though. Very far above average, but not quite the one shot. I could Shred Storm again. Wipe out this Viper, hit the other Viper, kill the Archon. It's not really a great Shred Storm. There's a lot left on the map. I don't have a Scion. I don't think I should go for that. Capacitor Discharge, on the other hand, is kind of a shit ability. We've already killed a Codex, and that's like the one thing it does. Guaranteed hit on Lancer Archon. Any chance I can grab something else above him? I can get the Viper in full cover. I'm not looking to run forward really regardless. I think I can just combat protocol the Viper in full cover. It's the same argument for the Lancer though, right? I'm just gonna go for these 2 because I know it's actually going to hit them. Wait, 4 to 7. It's lying to me about the damage. It's lying to me about the damage. This is not a guaranteed kill. I'll take the guaranteed kill on the Archon and the roll to kill on the Lancer. And some relevant potentially chip damage on this Elite Viper. I could probably finish off the Muton Pyro by positioning it differently on. That was a good roll. I'm very happy with that result. Here in the back, we have the Viper up top. What does Combat Protocol even hit for? Just 4. Reasonable numbers. I can take a shot here. None of the shots I have are particularly good. I guess my best shot's on this Viper. And then just put No Man's Land down through the opening in the wall. But also, this Viper's just like a decent thing to be shooting, I guess. Do I want to immediately use No Man's Land through this opening? It seems hard to argue with. And then we reload the gun to get the maximum number of shots on Magpie. I just assume they had No Man's Land. I'm 100% sure it's true, but I don't actually know it's true. And it'll be very embarrassing if I click on them and find out that I'm wrong in a second when I finally get control back. They have No Man's Land, thank God. I can see the Andromedon way in the back here. What's my Frostbite on it? 75? But you're also like the only scary unit I'm going to be seeing this mission, so... let's just not deal with you this turn, right? We have a 100 on this guy. Are we just that accurate, or does he not have high cover? We're just that accurate. Gross.
I definitely got that one.
And we could shoot... oh, did you get more accuracy after the first shot? Is that an ability you have, or is it because he's frozen now? No idea, to be honest. This was 76 a second ago, I thought. Oh, but that was on Frostbite. And I have a scope now, so it's better. I understand. Well, the only thing I can shoot is this guy. I should probably shoot that guy. I can move twice. I don't think I even want to move once. I think I'm just perfectly happy where I am. I'm going to use They Follow You because I don't really have an action that's important right now on my Combat Engineer. So let's just get these boys out. Or the Singular Boy if we get a Chameleon. Who knows what's coming out?
Looks like they called in some friends.
Ah, that's the Hive boys. Well, Mimic Beacons are always valuable. Then we have a shotgun. Isn't there a guy on 1 health next to me? Shame about that. You know, I was relying on the stock, but I guess just hit him for 11. That's like chipping for 1. Just twice. I think on my Pioneers, I'm going to move forward to give cover to Magpie that's better. Carbon Mile hasn't even went yet. Oh, this is going well. I'm going to move forward to here. That would actually make White Wolf's position worse. Just going to move forward to here then. Make sure I'm not pulling any line of sight. Let my field support move up a tiny bit. It doesn't need to move up. It's fine where it is. Those guys aren't moving. It's really just Carbon Mile then. Have I pulled a Grenadier? I don't think I have. I think I'm safe to all of that shit. So we can run forward with no real fear. We have eyes on that snake and a panicking snake. Easy choice.
It's dead, as requested.
And that'll be it for this team. I don't want anyone moving. Hive drones, just come hang out over here. I'll run you forward when I find the need to. For now, just get out of the way. Encourage them to throw grenades at other locations than my units. Frozen, panicked, and disoriented. No Man's Land doing its job. I wasn't actually expecting that Overwatch to go off. I think that cancels his melee attack now. Oh, being dead also cancels the melee attack. That was severely doomed. Wait, did he live? He looks like he's in front of us, but I don't see a health bar. That would have hit mostly non-biological units. But I'm not sure it actually hit anyone for some reason. It looks like it just failed. I see like a single little fart line right here on top of the pipe. So Miss popped up like he had hit someone. He's definitely dead though. Like he's not there. Just gonna shoot this guy twice on the Marine. I don't feel a need to go forward right now. And I'm gonna try to just, you know, wrap this up relatively safely, not overextend, not do anything crazy. This just seems to me like reload shoots. Fine. And we use it for the chip damage kill on this panicking Viper. Combat Engineer was never going to be doing much of relevance this turn. Why is the Purge Respawn in the corner not coming for me? Were they not actually there? Was it a trick? If I tile scan, like, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. They should be there. 58's not quite the number I'm looking for. You know what? Turn's going pretty well. Let's just kinetic strike up there. If there's a bunch of shit, we can put down the other No Man's Land and back off, but I feel kind of safe to do that. Okay, we're good. I don't know that I want to stay up here. I might want to back off immediately. As long as I don't move, nothing can hurt me. I was hoping to land that one. That's fine, though. We can just keep putting bullets in his gun, and eventually he'll land a shot. And now, by the grace of perfect tragedy, White Wolf gets to try again. Please don't beef it this time. 86 is not as high of a number as you would think it is, huh? That's fine. We have Synth Soldier to give it a shot. Notably less accurate, but also substantially more hype. 21 health on the shell, but it's far enough away that it won't be attacking this turn. Are you out of bullets? No, but you are out of actions. Your smaller magazine size. May as well run forward and put a bullet into the Andromedon shell. Should be a lot easier since it's not in full cover. Yeah, 100%. That's a substantially better number. Just going to use the reload ability as well, because I know I'm going to need to reload that gun pretty immediately. It's down to 1. It's fine. White Wolf's not on fire. No one's on fire. Don't fearmonger her like that. The Pioneer might just go punch some things. Like, I don't want to pull anyone, so go hit that with your shield. What a turn. How? Like, okay. If you want to die, I guess. Wasn't expecting that pull. How did they move next to us and never reveal? I honestly just assumed they had teleported. Kinetic Strike, Breakthrough Punch. That'll deal with the two closest to us. First Purge Priest down. Fiber Giant can probably Burning Rush back and kill someone as well. Why is it telling me that I only have move-only actions despite having just used Overdrive? You're trolling, right? No. That's cool. Thanks for fucking me. You'd think having killed someone with Relentless, I'd be able to punch. But I guess not. Wait, do you not have Relentless? Is that like your final perk tier? Is that what's happening? No. No, you absolutely should be able to punch. Right now, the game just said no. That's fine. That's completely fine. Don't worry about it. Hey, Fiber Giant, your services are needed. Burning Rush Overdrive, please. Lightning Strike this Purifier. Fuck his wall. Now, there's a chance when I punch him, he'll explode. The issue, however, is that when he explodes, I'm not obliged to give any amount of fucks. Also, he just didn't. Alright, so there's just the same glitch happening. You'd think, having used Lightning Strike and killed a man, that I would have at least 2 actions left with to punch, but mysteriously they are only for walking. No punch, only walk. That's how today is. All we have left is repositions. Super cool. Love to hear it. Get in cover relative to them, I guess. Use this reposition to give cover to White Wolf.
I'm compelled to agree.
Use your move-only actions to get in the doorway and make it more awkward for them to try to move forward into good positions. They should just both be dead, but the game said, fuck you, we decided Pioneers don't work this turn. Now, additionally, I'm going to run in and block some more doors. I guess the best I can do is to get in here. So that's what I'll do. Alright, you're not allowed to move this turn. Stay where you are, fucker. Oh no, my chrysalids! Anyway, that was your point in life. Man, fuck that noise, right? What do you mean you're immune to Counter-Strike? Oh, he's immune to the fire he's running into. I see. Oh, there's just a hole in the wall. He doesn't care. Untouchable, baby. Picked the only wrong target. So, that was an exceptionally bullshit pull. Or not even an exceptionally bullshit pull. A weird pull and an exceptionally bullshit turn of events, but it's fine. Hey there, thanks for coming up close for point-blank attacks. Counter-Strike's not really doing it today. It never is, I guess.
Fire's getting worse here.
Can a Chrysalid hunker down to put out the fire? Is that a thing? He doesn't have actions yet. I'll be back on that later. Pioneers, please finish what you were supposed to do last turn. Purge Priest down. Do you want to, like, get a breakthrough action and punch people again? Oh, hey, look at that. You do. Crazy. I just thought breakthrough had gone away. I thought that ability didn't work properly anymore. Not breakthrough, relentless, but still. It's the same general trigger, except it just didn't work last turn, because fuck me. It's fine. Everything's still completely under control. Thanks to the chrysalids, we were able to... Thanks to chrysalids and luck with targeting, we were able to put ourselves in a situation where no one even got wounded from that nonsense. Is he immune to fire? I would assume he is. Yes. That's fine. Toss your tiny grenade at him because it's funny. I'm going to keep pretending those don't exist. I feel like they're kind of cheating. They shouldn't be there.
Servos engaged.
Who's the best person to do this on? Do I want to use rapid fire? No. Just shoot with the infiltrators, I guess. I don't want to shoot with this infiltrator because he currently has a full gun. Instead, I want to use this unit, so I have to reload the minimum possible number of guns. Now, can I move without catching on fire? Wonderful.
I guess that'll be okay.
Now we're going to reload some more guns. It's all going great. Nothing weird's happening. I'll be back with you once the turn's ready to end, because there's just a bit of cleanup, shooting objectives, that sort of thing. Nothing too exciting from here. Alright, I may have forgotten to shoot any objectives there, but it's fine. And this chrysalid can't put itself out. I don't think there's any more objectives around here, but I will just run over to this side and scout for objectives while I burn to death. Looks like no objectives on this side. We need to push into the map, and they're coming to us. Oh! Sectopod Prime is here to remind you that he does not appear on the Shadow Chamber. Hello? How are you doing, tall boy? Does he get 1,000,000 actions right now? Because I just got... I was playing the game correctly, and then a unit I couldn't have known was there walked in and took Overwatch. Does he get actions now? Because I'm not fully comfortable with that from a game balance perspective if he does. Oh, there's a second Great Archon. That's very cool. Love that. It looks like he only gets 1 reaction. No, he's still going. Maybe, I don't know. He's standing up taller. Second action. There goes Perfect Tragedy. Super fair. Very balanced. Super valuable unit, now AFK. Wonderful, love to see it.
Mentally and physically.
I guess it gets another action now. What's an annihilation protocol? You shot it again. Cool, I guess someone else gets to die. It is interesting that it only has 2 health left, but see, I like the thing where Synth Soldier was a unit that was alive before this happened, right? That was cool. And now he's going to the infirmary forever. And he's only alive because of Reboot, which is just ridiculous anyway. There's 3 Great Archons that we pulled. What the fuck kind of sleeper mission was this? I was done with 3/5 of the enemies. We had done the hard part, I thought. Also, AP bullets are gone now. We don't have those anymore. So this is, in a nutshell, what my issue with the primes has always been, right? I don't mind the idea of primes, but when they get reactions to Overwatch, it means that playing strategically and moving cautiously is actively dangerous. For the reasons you've just seen. This is my entire issue with prime units. Especially with Sectopod Prime, which you cannot know is on a mission. I'm gonna let this stand. Nothing important has happened. Since Soldier can be repaired, we have the ability to repair him at the start of a mission. We can bring Tech Specialist. That field support didn't deserve to be dead, but I didn't need them. So even though from a balance perspective, I view this as an egregious outlier that needs to be fixed, I do not mind the results enough to, like, make the campaign less valid. Also, another reason I don't like primes is because abilities like Weapons Hot and Pounce are in my game, and they just mean, you know, randomly the primes get actions that you absolutely cannot control. I think for me, the main issue is I just think the prime reaction should not apply to Overwatch fire. And I think what I might do, really, because I do like the designs of the prime enemies. I think generally they are just more upgraded versions of the enemies as well. What I might do is rebalance the primes entirely and use a baby's advent, which is a better advent module that removes prime reactions. So I can rebalance the enemies to be more dangerous, because a lot of them are actually softer than you would expect due to their prime reactions, and then take away their prime reactions. And I would prefer the balance to that, because again, like you just saw, do you think that what happened just now was a strategic thing and that I should have played differently? And if so, do you think the way that I would adopt my play to be better is not just inferior to playing with a different mod setup where you don't do that? I don't like the way that feels at all. I think it's very, very unpleasant. Anyway, we're gonna need to evac Synth Soldier this turn. They do not have overdrive, so it's very definitively going to be a Shred Storm Cannon. Now, I could get these guys. There's another Muton back there even. Or I could aim for these guys. Do I think this Shred Storm Cannon to get all of them is possible? Yeah, I don't even need to move. which is actually a bad thing because it means I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm going to move 1 tile forward and drop the evac. Going to walk 1 tile forward and down because I think that maintains the angle a little bit better than straight forward. Launch that Shredstorm cannon and leave. Because Synth Soldier just got fucking mangled. Yeah, we can get all of them. It's a great thing. I'm going to load the autosave and do it again. So, like I was saying, hopefully with less white screen bugs this time, we're going to use the Shredstorm cannon. We're going to hit everyone. It's going to be a thing of beauty. We're going to leave. And the Sectopod Prime's explosion radius is not going to be 6 tiles and kill Synth Soldier, because that would be insane. Good. Get out of here, you beautiful bastard. Down to 12 active. There's nothing left. No fear of pulling whatsoever. Hey, can't move you until after my turn. Cool, never mind. I also had to use Overdrive last turn because the game fucked me on the Purge Priest, so that's a little bit unfortunate. Shred Mechanism was no longer capable of tanking because he's been shredded, I think. Not quite sure what shredded him, but I'm not seeing the armor pips above him. I might have just been looking at Carbon Mile. Yep, I was just looking at the wrong spark. That makes more sense. A little bit thrown off by the nonsense that's happening, but it's fine, it's fine. I don't know that if I run forward in Supernova, it'll actually work because of all the cover. Cover interferes with that a lot. However, if I can figure out where they've gotten to, I do have a combat engineer in here with a blaster bomb. And this blaster bomb gets all of the cover, hits all of them. It's just generally great. And it'll set up the Supernova to finish them all off. Except for the Great Archon, it is what it is. Didn't get the Destroyer, but I got its cover, which means it's fine. Dread Mechanism has Kinetic Strike Back. I don't believe that is true on Fiber Giant. Oh, Fiber Giant has Kinetic Strike Back. I have no reason to Supernova then, because I can do the same thing with Kinetic Strike, Breakthrough, Relentless. A little bit painful, but nothing too bad. The Raid Archon's not really a threat, because everyone who's alive is at full health.
Terminated.
I can move in the other direction in Supernova, actually. That seems worth doing. The Commandant was highlighted, and he's not in cover relative to me. Neither is the Muton Destroyer. What are you talking about? Oh, this fucking mission is cursed. Going to grapple up and then move to the high ground for a no man's land, I think. That sounds like a plan to me. From here, I think I'm going to have the best position.
What's over there?
That gets all 3 of them suppressed. Although the Archon doesn't really matter. The issue is that to like get it anywhere I need it, it's just frustrating. This guy should be dead and that one should be... it's so frustrating. Can I just shoot this one instead? No, I damage his trash. Point blank? Still not doing it. I take the AoE suppress and I grumble about it. That's all there is to it. That Commandant isn't physically there. He's somewhere else. And I couldn't tell because Supernova doesn't highlight properly. Is that what's happening? Am I reloading the turn again? Hey, Kinetic Strike, where is he? No, he's there. That's where he's at. He just doesn't want to take damage or be suppressed in any way. How about this? Just eat a big old pile of dicks. I'm using Kinetic Strike, Kinetic Strike. But I didn't kill him, so I'm not getting the second Kinetic Strike. But that'll be a good start. No idea why that guy's just refusing to take damage. It's very frustrating. Pop over here for a breakthrough attack. No, it's better to keep it here. Oh, I'm just very frustrated right now between the balance problems and the bugginess with all this nonsense. 100% to kill the Striker, which does need to happen. Yeah, I kill the Striker and then just throw my Mimic Beacon. That's all there is to it. Oh, right, yeah, I can't do that. I'm using a cannon, not a... Right, unfortunate. It's a shame I can't load his gun. If only there was someone around to do that. We are going to neutralize Protocol, this man in the back who is flanked. That should make him not a problem. You know, you could have bombard Protocol'd him instead. I guess I still will. I'm just on full fucking tilt right now. I should take a walk. I should take a walk, is what I'm thinking. But this mission's basically over. We're past the dangerous shit. Because the dangerous shit broke through a wall and killed everyone. Fucking Sectopod Prime. There we go. Combat protocol for exactly 4 to finish off the Commandant. Great area effect suppression. Really enjoyed it. Very much the correct play. Should have made it. At least we suppressed this guy, I think. I don't know why else he'd be disoriented. Hive drone run out as a mimic beacon. Active 6 feels scarier than it is. I feel like there's actually nothing happening. Oh, I didn't even know you existed. Bye, drone. You were a good drone. Oh, you're still a good drone. Hey, Counter-Strike actually did go off. I was getting ready to complain. It's that kind of mission. You know what didn't go off? There we go. About time. Feels like that should have went off first, to be honest, but okay. Where's he going? That's a bit rude. Oh. I wasn't expecting blazing pinions. I don't even know where he's targeting it. I honest to God don't know where that's aimed. Oh, there's a gunner back there. Bye, drone. Drone's still in it. He's gonna burn to death at the start of the turn anyway. So there's like 3 advent guys hanging out in the back that I didn't know about. That's pretty funny. Alright, it seems like we're fine. We're gonna Icarus jump out of this one. That Sentinel's a bit of a problem. If I Icarus jump to here, he's just dead, so I'll do that. And I guess I'll start the turn by killing him, right? 75. How? I'm still in close range penalties? Oh, gross. What's the range on the advanced scope? I thought it was like 4 or 5 tiles. I can't actually figure out. Unfortunate. My odds of killing him by skulljacking him are substantially higher. I hate that. But I'll take it, I guess. Here's your wound, because you are not a tech specialist. You're not actually well equipped to do that. Wait. Duh, you were so close. That wasn't how I intended to play that, but it's fine, I guess. We're going to dive bomb somewhere whenever I find the dive bomb key. All right. This time, for sure, it's going to deal the damage, right? Damn. If only there was some way we could have predicted that would have done nothing, and it's actually just a way to teleport, despite what the tooltip says. I was expecting him to be, like, notably more hurt than he is. You should consider putting down a mine as well. There's a chance we crit and he dies, but I'm not relying on that. That's what mines are for.
That armor's tough.
This Archon's panicked. So our only concern right now is the other Archon, which means we're good. Because we just kinetic strike this guy. The panicked Archon doesn't matter. And then we throw a Mimic Beacon. There are 3 active, not 2. Real Archon, panicked Archon. Who's the last one? Anyway, neat death pose, but who else is left? Oh, that's very oh, this guy. I'm just writing him off as dead a little bit early. Fair enough. Come up here in case high ground bonuses are relevant. It has eyes on an Archon, which is all that you need.
The open spaces, the fresh air.
Take your rapid fire. We're good on time. Make sure this guy doesn't stop panicking. Well, I'll panic about that, I guess. Reload. Mimic Beacon. Just like right in the middle on the bridge. Yeah, let's finish him off. Burning Rush to get closer. And use Relentless for the last punch. We're good on time. Salty about the way I feel about Stealth Sectopod. I wasn't expecting it to be so bad. I hadn't thought about, like, not being able to plan for it, so Overwatch ambushing, not even Overwatch ambushing, Overwatch crawling is just universally bad. And saying that standard defensive tactics are universally bad means that your strategy overhaul has failed. Alright, so you should come shoot... Oh, burning one. That makes more sense. Move. Don't just stand still and shoot like a maniac. There's plenty of good cover. Alright, yeah, he should have line of sight on the Mimic Beacon. He should waste his turn. Everyone groups up and kills him. We're good. Perfect. Perfect. And we're doing fine on the timer as well. There's no chance this guy lives to the turn, so let's start putting bullets into him. No real need to think about the specifics. Although all of these objectives getting in the way of the tab targeting is a little bit frustrating. How much does your kinetic strike deal, by the way, Carbon Mile? Because it's a lot, but it's not crazy, right? Oh, you aren't accurate with it, which is kind of important. Fair enough. Almost done. I should probably make a point to finish you off with someone who's not max rank. Hey, speak of the devil. 76, huh? Let's see if you can't make it to Colonel someday. Damn shame about that. You want to fix this? Yeah, 98's much better. And I'll see you at the finish line.
Get those charges deployed.
And that's it for now, so I'll see you at the finish line and the funeral pyre. Dread Mechanism just fell through a burning floor and took 4 damage. Fucking great mission, 10 out of 10.
Good work.
Damn. Very sad about that completely avoidable death. I wonder who got MVP. Is there any chance it's Synth Soldier? Because it feels like it might have been. Although they had to leave early. Hey! Those Shredstorm cannons might have been pretty important. Also, they're pretty good, but that's not Synth Soldier. Well, that was a death that shouldn't have happened. No, that's not the text. I'm sorry. There we go. Sectopod Prime, victim number 1. I have no confidence that he'll be the last victim. And no promotions, only grief. Pile of corpses, nothing impressive. But we countered Undying Loyalty, and technically that was a soldier we didn't need. Technically. We don't need the 4th slot. Yeah, but what would it cost us to get the 4th slot in case Fiber Giant also got wounded? 6 days? Fiber Giant's not going to get wounded. It's fine. Alright, I guess I'm going to go over to Templar HQ and keep scanning to heal the people who are alive, unlike Perfect Tragedy. Ah, damn shame about him. Gather survivors from abandoned city. This one actually has Advent here for once. Oh, Berserker Omega, huh? And Archon Prime. This mission's looking a little bit rough. Not sure I care about picking up a Colonel Field Medic, but I do want to stop all of these dark events that's still on the table. Let's go over to Squad Select and see if we can even field a mission right now. How much time do we have before that expired again? 14 hours, so we're doing it now or never then. Cool, wonderful. We've got Swordstain and Dark Horse ready. They're both gonna reach Colonel this mission, basically guaranteed. So that makes me feel a lot better about doing the mission. Man, I would really like to bring a field support on this mission, considering my best Marine and 2 Infiltrators. I don't like bringing Big Large here, because he's not gonna be available for the next mission if I do, but I have to bring them. I just need them to repair the spark, so they're the only good tech specialists I have right now. So that locks them in. I don't think I need Draugr on this mission. I'm gonna bring Venom Reaver, I guess, even though they're not great, because I feel like this team does really appreciate a field support. Again, they can probably get MVP just by loading guns. You know, nothing kills them. Let's go over to Gather Survivors from Abandoned City. And be aware that we might just be fleeing in this mission. I'm gonna bring a Ghost Grenade so that we can just get the guys and book it and we don't have to fight them. And I'm fully willing to do that. I'm going to try to get the experience required to promote the people who need promotions, but actually killing them all is not the objective. There's literally no reason to do that. Now, having come over here, I can see Frost Legion Bomber Elite, Elite Priest, Frost Purifier Elite, Frost Mamba, Frost Andromedon, Frost Berserker, that's probably all one pod, Berserker Omega, terrifying, Muton Commandant, Muton Harrier, that's all going to be in the Berserker Omega pod. It's always going to be a Muton theme pod. I don't see any other stuff, so probably multiple Muton Harriers and Muton Commandants. Archon Prime, Advent First Sergeant, Super Heavy Mech, Advanced Guardian, and then there's probably like 11 of these guys are going to be related to the Lost. It's only going to be about 30 guys. That's what you typically see. So that's pretty scary. I think it's manageable. But let's talk about spending AP before we go in. I know the Sparks don't need AP. Here, I could take on target. I don't think it's worth doing. It is worth noting that having this additional chance to hit is just very nice because direct attacks is going off constantly with pounce. So on all these random low percent pounce shots, now there'll just be a 33% chance to graze even if the shot was initially bad. I don't think that's necessarily worth it, but it's worth noting. I don't think I should be taking anything here. I think I'm just gonna take aggression and I'm not gonna worry about Withering Barrage and Zero Den. That's just so much AP, it's so far away. The Templar, I believe, has nothing to spend it on. Been here, seen that, don't want it. Venom Reaver's not getting AP, you don't exist. However, this character is in the A team now, and they have a new purpose in life. First of all, Disruption Field to run Overwatch. Second of all, Anti-Armor Doctrine Marauder to deal with armor. Third of all, Advanced Robotics, because that's just very good. Hot Charge Batteries is another copy of that, and Sprint's insane. And if I'm shooting my gun, reposition's not bad. So that's 20, 35, 50, 75, 95, 115, 130 AP we need to pump into Big Large for this guy to live up to my hopes for him. Now, the way we pick what we're getting, we're not picking Disruption Field because we have 2 Pioneers on this team. That would be crazy talk. Looking at this, the Frost stuff typically doesn't have much armor. Berserker Omega is not that bad, like we have other solutions to the armor. There's a couple of Mutons in the pod. That's going to be a Shred Storm Cannon. I don't know about Archon Prime. I don't think I need shredding for this mission. Which means that we take more general value things like Sprint. That's just an incredibly valuable ability, full stop. We don't need Blast Padding. Hot Charge Batteries and Advanced Protocols are both very, very good abilities. Disruption Field is probably unnecessary, but it is worth noting that I can deal with Overwatch in this in a very unique way. I can Icarus Drop after Disruption Field. That's a pair of free actions that will pull an Overwatch. So it's a like neutralized protocol tier level of dealing with Overwatches. Well, singular Overwatch, but from a threatening unit that you have to deal with. I don't need a bunch of protocols for this mission. That's just not true. There's one super heavy mech, right? I'm gonna take aim and shredding. I'm actually gonna do this. I have ability points left, I'll take Hot Charge Batteries. All right, yeah, just dump 80 points into Big Large. Seems reasonable. Welcome to the A-Team, buddy. Big Large only knows Stasis, so they get the shitty Psi underlay. Meanwhile, we get the Crown to the Templar, who actually has a bunch of abilities, including Insanity, which is a role, and therefore needs the Crown. Everyone has Shred Storms. Everyone except for Sword Saints, and I take an aim. No, you're not aiming your gun either, are you? Aim. May as well give aim here, honestly. And then speed on Sword Saint. So, I really need to avoid a repeat of last episode because there is a man on this team who is allowed to die. It's not really something I'm looking to repeat. I'd rather not lose my other field support. I'll be down to just Dead Mother. It's a very good class, especially when you're getting forced into teams like this. I should probably put attachments on this bullpup. I'll take an advanced scope because I'm trying to shoot it from range because I'm surely not getting in close, right? I'll take a basic scope because I'm all out of advanced scopes. Fair enough. And an advanced bipod. -1 mobility probably won't matter the most. I have built in more mobility from the SMG in the first place. I think I need that. Oh, wait, no. Just make upgrades available. I've got a superior bipod somewhere. And an advanced scope on the cannon that was on the previous mission. Hell yeah. So that's all of my AP spent. Team equipped. Congregation, the Lost, comms jamming. Nothing crazy. Very difficult Lost mission. I think we can handle Operation Abominable Vagabond. What a lovely name. I'm gonna go through like the start of every video and see which one should become code names at the end of this campaign. Gonna post like a community poll, like you can put in whatever details you want for code names for next campaign at some point. And definitely 100% Abominable Vagabond is going to become a character in my character pool. That's wonderful. I love that one. For now though, I'm done. I don't think I'm going to be making any changes to Sectopod Prime in this campaign because I just want to get to the end of it as it's currently set up, but that is like a glaring balance anomaly. It's specifically that in the late game you have uncontrollable reaction fire, and the normal good thing to do when you're revealed is to move slowly in Overwatch, and primes sort of mess with that. And with smaller primes like Mutons and Sectoids, it's not the biggest deal, but with huge fuck-off primes like Sectopod and Gatekeeper, you can shoot them like 4 times, and you can't know you're going to do that. And with Gatekeeper, you could theoretically avoid it, right? You could know it's there with the Shadow Chamber, but with Sectopod Prime, you literally cannot know it's on the map to play around. I can't believe I got by Sectopod Prime. Like, it was only a matter of time. It was going to inevitably happen, but, man, that was brutal. If we hadn't shot it, we could probably have handled it too, right? We'd have been able to, like, double suppress it, and then open up with a Shred Storm Cannon. No, Shred Storm first, then double suppress, and then rapid fire after the suppression and kill it before it gets to move the third time. I don't know. It's a scary enemy even without the bullshit interaction with Overwatch. But for now, I'm done. I'm rambling off topic. We'll deal with that in a post-campaign mod, talk about how to rebalance some of the prime enemies. I've been rather coherent. I've been having a blast with this campaign, even in spite of glaring balance anomalies. I'll be salty about it, but I'll still have fun. Hope you're enjoying watching me go through this nightmare. Thank you for doing so, and an even bigger thank you to the modding community who made this campaign what it is, my one Patreon supporter, Jeffrey B. And see you in the next one.